Okay, we got redshirt freshman defensive tackle Carson Tujague. Carson had a career-high 9 tackles this past weekend against Air Force. You guys can go ahead and ask questions.
Hey Carson, Eric Franson with 106.9 The Fan. Walk me through just kind of your progression as a player so far through fall camp, and all of a sudden games start happening. You go up against a SEC team, which pulled off another big win this last week, and then you face Air Force and have a good game for you personally. So just your progression as a player and maybe kind of getting things started right away for you in Utah State.
Yeah, for sure. Coming here has been a great opportunity for me to start playing. I think Coach Wilkins and Coach Howell have been pivotal in my development as a D lineman, and just continuing to work with them and continuing to get better as the season goes on.
Carson, Jason Turner from the Herald Journal. Your father coached with Coach Mendenhall at BYU in Virginia. I'm guessing it must have been a good experience because you're here, but what did he tell you about his experience coaching with Coach Mendenhall?
Yeah, Coach Mendenhall is one of a kind. I know that my dad loves Coach Mendenhall a lot, and because of that love and respect that he has for Coach Mendenhall is why I wanted to be a part of this program. And especially growing up and seeing the principles that Coach Mendenhall instills in his players is something that I wanted to be a part of. Things like earn not given and family first, last always are things that are very important to me, and that's what Coach Mendenhall bases his program off of. So, yeah.
Carson, this is Jason Walker with Cache Valley Daily. Just give us your perspective on playing Air Force. I think they're in 86 plays, and that can be pretty grueling. Just what was it like for you guys in the defense, and especially performing well despite all that? For
sure, it was definitely a tough task. I think Air Force is very physical, and anytime you play a triple option team, you have to be able to expect to play hard and fast and physical just because of how much they run the ball. But I think our best defense is yet to come. We haven't even showed our full potential as a defense yet, and so I'm looking forward to how well we can perform in the future. So, yeah.
Mark Green with Utah Statesman. You kind of mentioned that. Coach Mendenhall's also mentioned that. Good defensive performances the last couple of weeks, but there's more to build on. What are kind of some of the main things that, as a defensive unit, you're looking to build on and capitalize moving forward?
Yeah, for sure. I think we can be way more assignment sound. As of right now, I think we play with a lot of effort and high energy. We're all trying to get to the ball as fast as we can, but I think we just need to tweak some of our assignments here and there, and we should be pretty good. So, yeah.
This week, another run-heavy team, not to the same degree as Air Force, obviously, but I think McNeese averaging like 200 yards a game on the ground. They got a big running back, number 7. Just what do you expect this week as far as another team that's going to try and move the ball on the ground? Yeah,
I'm excited to be able to play another team that runs the ball. I think as a D lineman, that's what I love, is teams that want to run the ball, because that means they want to challenge us. And it'll be exciting to go against this offense as well. I think they've put up a lot of points in the last couple of weeks, so we'll see how we'll do. Yeah.
Carson, one more from me. Kind of circles back on my initial question for you, just your development as a player and evolution as a player. It just, Texas A&M seems like it's a little rough. There's a few times where I know you got flagged a little bit, but just the coaching that's going on with you and your unit to be more defensively sound and penalty-free, because there weren't very many penalties at all last Saturday against Air Force. Yeah,
for sure. I think for me personally, it was just calming down a little bit. I'm a younger player, and so I think going out there and in that atmosphere, I got a little bit too amped up, too excited, and I needed to calm down. And I think Coach Wilkins helped me a lot with that this week, and that was something Coach Howell stressed as well this week as well, is just being more assignment sound, and that helped me calm down and know what I'm doing better. So, yeah.
I know John Miller, one of your teammates, obviously, I think he's leading the Mountain West in sacks. He's up, I think he's one of the guys leading the sacks as far as guys in the Western U.S. and leading in tackles as well. What have you seen from him and his leadership and his on the field doings?
Yeah, for sure. It's great to know as a D lineman that you have someone behind you that has your back. We're not perfect as a D line unit. We make mistakes here and there. But when you have a player like John Miller who's able to maybe correct those mistakes for us and have our back, it means a lot. And he's a great leader off the field too, helping us to be more accountable. So, yeah.
Carson, Trent Wood with the Deseret News on Zoom. I'm curious. Development's been thrown around a little bit in this conversation. You played linebacker in high school, right?
Yes.
And then you got to BYU and you became a defensive end, and now you're a defensive tackle. I'm curious how that progression went for you. I mean, I can look at the numbers, and you gained like 70 pounds according to official stuff. And I'm just curious, how did they sell you on becoming a defensive tackle, and what's that transition been like for you?
Yeah, it's definitely been a long road. Gaining 70 pounds this offseason was a difficult task. But I think ultimately what it came down to is I saw my potential as a D lineman was more than that as a linebacker, and I want to be the best football player that I possibly can be. And I know that I think that's as a D lineman, and so that's kind of what sold it for me.
Hey Carson, Patrick Mayhorn from the Ag Ship. Against Air Force, of the defense's 103 total tackles, 76 were assisted, only 27 solo tackles. What does that tell you about the way that the defense is playing and chasing the ball?
Yeah, something this offseason that we did a lot of was something called pursuit drill. It's where we all have to run to the ball as fast as we can, and if we don't do it correctly, we do the drill again. And so doing that drill over and over and over again, we've really been able to see that translate to the field. We're not satisfied with one person being at the ball. That's a bad play if there's only one person at the ball. And so the more people we can get to the ball, the better we play as a defense, and the more united we'll be in. That's something that Coach Howell and Coach Mendenhall have really pushed in our program.